The influence of energy carried by commonplace items is an intriguing subject that we explore in today's movie. I just wanted to give you one last reminder to subscribe, like, and share this video before we go into it. With your aid, we can share messages that can improve people's lives in significant ways to a wider audience. Keep in mind that every like and share helps bring more knowledge and positivity to a larger group. In this present time, let us pause to consider how fortunate we are and how much we may appreciate the universe's gifts to us. Put your gratitude and openness to the universe's boundless blessings into words by leaving a comment below. By focusing on the positive, we can increase the power of our intentions and draw in more of the good things we desire. The unseen factors that impact our daily lives deserve our attention. The forces that are always present in our environment. Have you ever pondered the significance of the energy associated with everyday goods that we use and trade with others? For reasons of cleanliness, we are wary of passing along objects like clothing or toothbrushes. We must also think about the spiritual cleanliness that comes with giving and receiving specific things. The energy contained within these artifacts is strong and all-encompassing, impacting our lives in ways that ancient people would not have anticipated. The idea of energy, which is central to Chinese culture, has gained respect and recognition from cultures all around the globe. This energy, known as prana in Indian tradition and mana in different Polynesian cultures, is neutral at its core, but can take on a positive or negative charge depending on the person and the circumstances. Like humans, inanimate objects may both absorb and emit this energy, changing their environment and the people in it. Mirrors should be your initial object of caution. For many faiths, mirrors represent more than just a mirrored surface. They are gateways to other realms. They take in and refract the energy of their environment, so they do more than just mirror our reflections. Having a mirror in your home has the power to absorb and reflect the energy of its surroundings. However, if the mirror has been in a troubled area or has been witness to negative events, it could bring those energies into your home. This is why buying used mirrors isn't just a decorative choice, but a spiritual one as well. Because mirrors can be conduits for both good and bad energies, it's important to handle them carefully. If you decide to bring a used mirror into your home, it's a good idea to cleanse it energetically. Methods like smudging with sage incantations or simply setting a positive intention can help clear it of any residual negativity. Let's continue our discussion about this. I will now present 4 additional items that are frequently traded but should be handled with care because of the energies they may contain. If you are interested in safeguarding and improving your spiritual well-being, learning about these can help you make educated judgments about what you let into your personal space. Get ready for an in-depth exploration of these objects as we reveal their historical significance and provide practical techniques for harnessing their energies. The implications of the energies in each work we study are anything but common, even though they seem ordinary at first glance. Come along as we uncover and harness the hidden forces that mold our reality on this path of self-discovery and empowerment. Despite their seeming banality, mirrors and salt are actually very historical. Myth and spiritual importance that spans generations and civilizations, we should treat these intriguing things with respect and prudence, so let's learn more about them. Mirrors. People from all walks of life have been fascinated by mirrors and their mysterious properties for generations. To the ancients, mirrors were more than just a mirrored surface. They were sacred instruments. Their mystical properties make them popular tools for divination and portals to other realms. A common concept in folklore and mystical traditions is the idea that mirrors have the power to reflect not just physical appearances, but also souls and spirits. Bringing a used mirror into your house is more than just adding a pretty accessory. It may also bring with it the emotional and energetic residues of its past owners. Even in your own environment, these residual energies have the potential to throw off the delicate equilibrium. The energy in a worn mirror could originate from any place it has been, possibly conveying a history of feelings ranging from happiness and contentment to sadness and disharmony. It is recommended that you select fresh mirrors for your home if you decide to use a used one, because they have the power to retain these energies. Cleanse your energy field thoroughly. Smudging with sage, utilizing the vibrations of bells or singing bowls, or even focusing intentions and prayers can all be employed for this purpose, depending on your cultural background and personal beliefs. Now let's talk about something even more powerful: salt. This simple component is well known for both its culinary and spiritual uses. Throughout history, salt has been used as a protective and cleansing symbol. People think it can absorb and dispel negative energy like no other. Using salt that has been handled by another person could unintentionally expose you to their emotions and energy, such their worries or negativity, because salt absorbs some of the energies of those who handle it. It is crucial to be cautious of the source of your salt for this reason. The ceremonial use of salt to conjure up protective auras or to purge places and things of evil spirits is common in many faiths and customs. If you really must use previously handled salt, you might want to think about washing it too. For example, you may put it under the moonlight, bury it for a short time, or wash it with water that has good intentions attached to it as part of a ritual. By coming to terms with the deep spiritual significance of commonplace items, such practices assist in resetting the salt's energetic signature, making it suitable for use in personal rituals and daily life. When we have more information, we can make better choices about the things we put around us. In addition to improving our own spiritual health, this also makes sure that our surroundings are encouraging and positive. Each commonplace item, from the mirror that reflects our image to the salt that enhances our food, has a profound spiritual meaning that, when honored, can have a profound impact on our lives. This continues the theme of commonplace things that have profound spiritual significance. Things like mattresses can have a significant impact on our mental, emotional, and spiritual health. Mattresses are particularly personal items since we spend so much time on them every night. A mattress has the remarkable ability to absorb the energy, emotions, and even dreams of its owners over the course of time. Feelings of happiness, calm, worry, or melancholy can all be absorbed in this way. You run the risk of being exposed to these lingering energies when you sleep on a second-hand mattress, especially if you don't know its history. Symptoms can range from a generalized unease to specific ones like trouble sleeping or having strange nightmares. A lot of people have had bad experiences with hotels due to the sheer volume of guests and the consequent mix of energy, which can make it hard to sleep. If you're unable to replace your mattress, you can try cleansing it with salt, placing crystals with protective and purifying properties like amethyst or black tourmaline on top, or even exposing it to sunlight, which is thought to dispel negative energies. Bags and satchels. Now let's talk about wallets and handbags. These accessories serve a practical purpose, but they also have symbolic meaning. They physically store our money, which is energy, and they eventually absorb all of the owner's financial energy and life experiences. The past owner's financial successes and failures could be stashed away in a pre-owned wallet or pocketbook. Being careful when receiving such things from other people is therefore of the utmost importance. When you come into ownership of a pre-owned wallet or handbag, it's a good idea to spiritually cleanse it. You can do this in a few different ways, such as lighting incense and placing it in a bowl of salt. Another option is to utilize specific prayers or affirmations that clear out negative energy and welcome in riches and prosperity. Locks, the last item on the list of spiritually charged things, are frequently disregarded despite the fact that they have deep symbolic and energy meanings in numerous cultures. Locks have multiple purposes in rituals, including physical security and energy binding and release. It is hazardous to accept a lock from someone without knowing its history or the former owner's intentions. The passing of a key could be accompanied by more sinister motives, possibly even involving manipulation. It is prudent to either decline or conduct extensive cleansing rites if you get your hands on a used lock, particularly in an unclear situation. Some people believe that by anointing the lock with oils, praying over it, or using holy water, they might dispel any evil spirits that may be lurking within. Even seemingly mundane objects like locks, wallets, and purses have a major impact on our physical, mental, and spiritual well-being. If we pay attention to their past and take measures to purify and bless them, we can make sure they help us out without attracting negative energy. In addition to bolstering our general feeling of tranquility and safety, this exercise safeguards our spiritual health. Locks are the focal point of today's talk as we explore the magical and frequently neglected sides of commonplace things utilized in spiritual and magical pursuits. To keep the spiritual atmosphere peaceful, it is essential to recognize the significance of these apparently insignificant things because of the deep symbolic force they possess in different cultural and spiritual contexts. Locks hold great symbolic significance in rituals in spiritual ceremonies. Locks have long been used to bind energy or seal possibilities, as in the Fates lock tradition. Picture this. You agree to use a lock that was part of a ritual meant to thwart someone's success. You risk attracting similar limiting energies into your life, impacting your possibilities and well-being if you install this lock on your personal space without realizing it. Always keep in mind that the energy and intentions we put into a lock should be pure and unadulterated, just like the lock itself. This concept emphasizes the significance of being mindful of the origin and history of the locks we use in our life, making sure they are in harmony with our aims and energies. Secures romantic rites and their effects. A common love ritual involves couples locking their love on bridges and then discarding the keys as a symbol of their everlasting devotion to one another. On the other hand, if the locks were previously modified maliciously, this love gesture could have unexpected results. Even symbols of love, like locks, can hold negative energy if not picked carefully, which could cause problems in partnerships. Taking someone else's lock could imply unknowingly taking on their energy and intents. You can't always trust that people's intentions are good, and these energy can gradually shape your life's path. It is crucial to exercise caution and discernment when engaging in such conversations. Looking at the bigger picture, we see that common household items like salt and mirrors have a profound effect on our spiritual health. For example, mirrors may both reflect and absorb energy from their environments, in addition to reflecting our physical appearance. Similarly, the energetic imprints of persons who have handled salt can be carried by it, making it a popular ingredient in purifying ceremonies. These examples show how spiritual activities, like embracing a used object, can have a big impact on our energetic environment, much like a butterfly effect. The significance of preserving a tidy and energetically sound environment is highlighted by the fact that our actions have consequences. It's not about leading a paranoid or spiritually obsessed life, but rather about being sensitive of the energy in the things we bring into our homes and being selective about who and what we surround ourselves with. Together, we can create a world where harmony and peace thrive. By practicing mindfulness, we may safeguard our spiritual well-being, improve our quality of life, and make sure that our environment fosters our spiritual development and prosperity. We have the ability to control and direct our energy, so keep that in mind as we wrap up this contemplation of the spiritual meaning of commonplace things. We appreciate you taking the time to read this and hope that you have gained some useful knowledge for taking charge of your spiritual surroundings. We hope you'll keep sharing what you've learned and keeping your spiritual energy strong. We may cultivate a community that is more mindful and attuned to its spiritual needs by doing this. Please consider subscribing to our channel, giving this video a like, and sharing it with your friends. With your aid, good vibes and awareness can go a long way. sending you good vibes and prayers for spiritual protection. Please keep in mind that by working together, we can make this world a better, more spiritually connected place.